Yo, 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 back with another shark pull. We're in Vaxi V's account, pulling for the summon brush, getting the last few fragments on Donnie. Where are you, Donnie? Here you are. Let's get them fragments, shall we? We're instructed to only pull sacred shards today. So we're gonna try and hit something big while we're making points, no? Wouldn't that be very fun? We have Artak here on a chance, and Delaja, who I'm sure you have. Let's take a quick look at the roster before we do some fun business. Ooh, it's a good roster. You got an Armand, you have your Lydia done. Stalin, shout out. Mad Hatter, shout out. Fabian, shout out. Balor, shout out. Beautifying the screen. Some notable epics like Ruella, shout out Ugo, shout out Fennec, shout out Godseeker and Nears, shout out Seer, shout out Cohort twice, shout out Godseeker and Nears, shout out Geomancer, Staples, shout out Rector, Demitha. Oh, your Demitha is level 50. It's a good account, but we do need some more mechanics. We do need some more variety of things to do. Oh, shout out Pintroy. That's a good champ. A lot of champions to shout out. Let's move on. Don't forget to use my promo link to get yourself a free legendary Rafma tab, as well as the epics Tagore, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. And that is all you have to do to get your free legendary Rafma tab, as well as to Gore, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up in progress. So don't miss out and click on my link right now. What are you in need of? Let these lucky fingers decide what you're in need of today, and let's pull the first sacred shard. First, I'm gonna clean up some space. I'll be right back. Guys, when you give me your accounts for account takeovers, please leave me some space. Don't make me clean it up. Like, I'm not your maid. Give me a few slots, right? Thank you. And let's pull. And alakazam. Let's open this shard pulling session with something good, shall we? Sachi's not the vibe I was going for. I think in total we need to pull about 6 sacred shards to make for all the points for the event. Sachi has revive on death if you need it. On a passive, and a fear whenever she revives an ally. That's a really cool mechanic. And her champ design is sublime. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Let's continue. Another epic! And that is in Captain Tamila. Oh wow, this is actually the first time I've seen this champ as well. The more you learn. There's still a lot of champions that I haven't seen in the game. She's a general support HP champ. Ally protection, continuous heals, increased defense type thing. Moving on, nothing special. Come on! The game needs to wake up a little bit, you know? And we need to... Signy of High Shield. We need to move through some champions to get to the good juice. And do keep in mind, there is no 2x on these, so we don't know. Signy is good with Aselin. If you have any of the good legendary banner lord, Signy actually works in synergy with them. She's got an increased resistance and reflect damage here. That's quite helpful in faction wars. She has a chance of removing a random debuff from all allies on an AoE before attacking, and then after attacking, she has another chance of removing a random buff from all enemies. And decreased resistance on a single double hitter with a heal by 20% of the damage inflicted. Signy is a little niche in her utility. I have mine running at level 40 in the faction wars crypt, but I also have Androck and Aselin and Sigfrund and some good staples there. So you get what I'm trying to say, right? Let's proceed. Let's move on. And I hope I don't choke on my water. Elfric is a Mikage fusible, right? I'm almost convinced he's a Mikage fusible. You won't need him. You won't need to hold on to him. Okay, well, I guess you already have this Kira champion here. Was that the name, Kira? The Night Watcher or something? But you have her, and he's one of the fusibles for her. So you've got that sorted. You keep your Elfric. Let's check the points. Catch up on our progress. Very nice. We have the first fragments down. Let's get these last 10 fragments, shall we? 1,000 more points. That's literally 2 more shards, right? And a little bit. Let's see them. Artak, are you gracing this account? Can you do it today? Please. Ugh, hurts a little. But it's Delaja, however you pronounce her name, who I also saw that you have on your account, so she's a double. Unfortunately, but such is the game. They're asking you to pick and you're picking, am I right? When you bring her in faction wars, she's gonna counter attack every time they attack your enemies, so that's something. And you do seem to have yourself an Endalia. You need Edna Moonbeam and Fire Gun to get your Tatsu and finally fuse your Mikage. So maybe let's hope to hit one of these within the next Sacred Shard pool. One more, right? Two more. Sure. We're pulling 2 more Sacred Shards. Why not? Okay, let's pull them. Come on. Come on. Okay. God, I was almost so sure. Skull Crusher. I think people use Skull Crusher and Demon Lord, some sort of unkillable comp, because this A2 has an ally protection on everyone except himself, as well as a counterattack on everyone except himself, and an unkillable on himself. And he decreases the duration of all debuffs on him by a turn at the start of each turn. He comes with this heal reduction here that you don't need in Demon Lord otherwise, but this skill is quite nice down there. Are we done? I don't want to make a mistake. I just want to make sure that we're done. We're done. That was it. That was it. We've gotten the points. We've gotten your fragments. I'll collect them for you. And I'll get your energy here as well. You can use it towards whatever event you want to do for the last 5 fragments. Actually, you need 10 more. I'm assuming that you're gonna need to finish... Fire Knight is finished. You're gonna need to finish Champion Training for 5. And... this Dungeon Divers, which sucks. I don't recommend you doing the gear enhancement because you have literally 9 million. But this Dungeon Divers is gonna ask you to spend a lot of your gems on energy potions, and I hope you're ready to do that. Otherwise, you're pretty much done with your fusion. Good job, man. I'm happy that I got to pull for you today. Sorry that I couldn't hit you anything. Not every day is a lucky day, as you know. I even blew my lucky fingers today. So, I did what I could. But you're well off. You have a fine account, fine champions, fine selection. You're doing a great job level 16 them, so I'm sure you'll be good. If you guys want me to pull your shards during the next event, whatever event you want, text me in Discord a couple of days in advance so I can fit you in my schedule. You can find the link to my Discord down in the description box. Where I write the description of the video? There! Thanks for watching, fellas, and I will see you guys again in the next one tomorrow. Bye!